What's up everyone, WizardKen here with another Xbox 360 World of Tanks video. Today we're going to be talking about the new French artillery that just came out and also talk about the light tanks. We're not really going to look at them, we're just going to talk about them just a little bit. And also we're going to be looking at the two new maps we just got. I think it's called Steps or Steepies? I don't know. Steepies. And then also, thank God they named this one Highway, because I can actually pronounce that fucking one. So anyways, we're going to be looking at those. I've got some maps actually loaded up, and I'm going to be showing those in a few minutes once we get to that portion of the video and talking about them a little bit. I will be working my ass off tomorrow. Tonight is my last night of work. I have 3 days off. So Thursday I'm going to be pumping out some videos. I'm going to do a map video. I'm going to try. I should have the T110E4 by tomorrow. I'm actually going to be working on that right when I'm done with this video, and hopefully get it out. So I might be able to do like a little preview video tonight also. So I'm hoping to get two videos done tonight. This video and a preview video of the T110E4. And then tomorrow we'll have the the whole shabam of the T110E4, and then also we're going to do a map video so we could talk about some of these. These are two of my favorite maps. I know I say that a lot, but these are really fun, and I've been waiting for these to come out, especially the Steeps or Steps. I don't know how you say it, but that one is a lot of fun because there's so many variables that you can go through. There's so many different ways, directions, strategies that you can use on this. That are actually pretty badass. So and there's a lot of stupid things that you could do that you can get killed very quickly. I know Bubba and Roy kind of saw that yesterday. I kind of saw it too when I went, of course, the way I usually do on the PC, and I didn't have any backup and got my ass kicked. So I have done Highway on here, but anyways, so let's talk about these real quick. So the French are known, their Artys are known for their faster reload and their accuracy. They're pretty badass at both. I haven't really messed with the artillery line in the sense of playing them, but because they did come out on the Xbox, I've really been looking forward to these lines. And I'm going to be going down the artillery line as soon as I'm done with the T110E4. I will be working on the AMX50 B, so I can get that, and also I'm going to be working on the new French line. Now I'm going to be starting on, I think it's tier 6, I believe, or tier 7, because I already have the ELC light tank. I just have to unlock the next tank and then go down. As you guys know, I don't like really playing in the lower tiers because of some bullshit and stuff like that, but I might go back and do some of those tanks just to show you guys those tanks. But I'm not going to sit there and do like the full tank reviews and stuff like that. I'm going to do that kind of stuff later on when I actually do this full time. I'll be able to sit back and go back to like tier 1 all the way up and talk about those tanks. But anyways, these tanks are very nasty for their accuracy and their reload times. If you haven't checked out these tanks on Xbox, we're not going to check them out right now because we are actually on the World of Tanks Xbox 360 website. And we're just going to talk about this briefly and then move on. And we'll talk about them more when we actually get these tanks. But I want to point one thing out. If you guys haven't checked out these tanks on Xbox, please do, because the tier 10 is actually pretty nasty. If I remember right, the reload is, or you can shoot about 2.5 rounds a minute. That's pretty fucking badass, guys. If you don't know, the T92 takes about a minute to reload. And I believe the George Washington E100 does the same thing. So yeah, that's a big difference, especially at the tier 10 that probably is going to knock the shit out of us. So all I have to say is, guys, artillery is going to be a huge threat, especially with these new maps and the way they're set up. They're going to be very nasty. Now, moving down on the website, you can see there are the new tanks, the T60, T70, and T80. I really haven't messed with those too much on the Soviet line. I think I used to have the T60, but I can't remember. They were fun tanks. I thought they were a lot of fun. But we'll probably go over them once, like I said, when we get back on the Xbox. and we start going down those lines, because I'm going to be changing up a little bit. We've been really focusing on heavy tanks and tank destroyers, and a lot of you guys are asking me to do some different tanks, so we're going to start focusing on mediums, lights, and artillery. That's why I want to do the artillery line right after I get done with these two tanks, the T110E4 and the AMX 50B. So we will be changing up a little bit of how we do some of these tanks. We'll still be playing our heavy lines on random battles and stuff like that, random videos, but we're going to be focusing mostly trying to build up our tier 10s with lights and, you know, and mediums and artillery. So anyways, so these are going to be some pretty nasty tanks to have on the field. If I remember right, they were pretty fast and fucking just a fun to play with. It's a lot of fun. So anyways, let's look at these maps real quick. We're gonna have the highway and the steppes, or I don't know how you fucking say it. Anyways, as you could look on the pictures on here, it is actually pretty badass. This one is a very open area. There's really not a spot Arty can't hit you, except for, like, of course, the bigger boulders. As you can see, excuse me, on this top picture, you can see there's like a little boulder there, or you know, a formation of rocks right there that can block Arty from hitting you. But splash damage is going to be nasty on this thing, so you got to be very careful when you're playing on this map. Now, while we're talking about this, I have an actual picture for you guys. So on this one, it doesn't have the starting locations because I didn't want to pick a map that I didn't know the starting locations. Thankfully, it's pretty much the same as the PC version now. So one group's going to start near the railroad tracks, where that middle, you can see there's a middle road that goes all the way, that cuts the whole map in half. And then near the bottom, there's another spot where the other team plays at. But as you can see, this is a pretty open area. On the far left side, I know I don't have my marker on here, so I can't mark anything, but on the far left side, you can see there's a lot of mountains, and then on the right side and in the middle, it's completely open, and there's a lot of potential for some really cool things. Like, I'm going to tell you, light tanks are pretty badass on this game, or on this map, because I used to love running up and down that middle area, because it's sometimes hard for your enemies to really hit you when you're in a deep, like, ditched area. Like, the sides are pretty high in there. So, but it's an awesome spot to keep running back and forth and to spot the enemy. The problem we had last night was pretty much everybody just went all over the place, and there was no backup, where the enemy team actually had a good amount of people going left and right, and so on and so forth. There was also a nice encounter battle on this map that is a lot of fun, because on this one it's hard to hold, and we'll go over this map later on. We'll go over it later on when we do the map review, and I'm probably going to start with this one tomorrow. Now, let's look at the next map, Highway. I like this one too. It's not a bad map. It's a lot of fun. It's got a little bit of a city. Oh, what the fuck is that other goddamn map? I can't remember the name of it to save my freaking life. It kind of resembles a different map, but I can't remember the damn name of it for right now. It's got a small little town that you can fight in, which is a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun with this map. It's got like a city area / open area. It's kind of like the one map we have already, and I'll show you that. I'll show you this map so we can try to figure out what the fuck's that thing. It's got the big fucking lake in the middle, and you can kind of go through the swamp area through the middle. There's like an underground water like path you could follow. But anyways, and there's a suspension bridge kind of like this one here on the bottom side of the map, and then on the top is where the town is. So, but as you can see with these pictures, you know, there's some open areas, and then of course there's the big town area to try to play in. So let's look at that real quick. Alright, so you can see this one actually had the flags, and I haven't played on this map yet, so I don't know where the flags are, but I couldn't find a map without the flags already on it. So this is like the PC version of where they start off. But if you look at the red flag, you could see that it starts in an open area, so does the green flag, but they all can merge onto the town over here. So, but you guys are probably thinking, oh, the green team can get over to the town quicker. They can get there pretty quickly, but you can too. The red team actually, you can see the road that leads to the town to the far right. If you stay on the bottom half, the lower half blocks, we'll just call that, I don't know, what is that, K? Yeah, I think that's K right there. K1 all the way down to the city. That actually, they're on the left side where J1 line goes all the way up to J9 or whatever. That actually has a big ridged area that the road sits on, and you can hide going up through there until you can get to the city. So you actually have protection to get up there without being seen by the enemy team, or at least getting shot at too much by the enemy team. But also, if you take the red flag and you go straight north or straight up, like you're going with the alphabet from, we'll just say J, you know, or from K to A kind of thing, that's a really open area. I really haven't played that too much. I've played it here and there, but I don't like that area too much. It's just way too open and has a lot of artillery problems in that area. But there's a lot of potential on this map. It's just not my favorite. It's just it's a nice map. I do like it. They're a lot of fun. It's just the steeps or whatever you want to call it is a lot better. That's just one of my favorite maps. There's a lot of things you could do. This one's a really good, fun one too. But yeah, guys, this is exciting that we actually have some cool new maps. It didn't take them that long to get out, and also the new artillery and light tanks. So this is pretty awesome. That's it for now, guys. Nothing new on any other updates, like if we're gonna get the Japanese or the Chinese tanks or anything like that. I have no idea what we're going to be getting next and stuff like that. But anyways, guys, just look forward to those Christmas events. I know they're gonna be having some, so just look forward to those. It's probably gonna be like ×3 or ×5, so please make sure you get on sometime during Christmas and stuff. So also, real quick, guys, the subscriber party is completely full. Like, it filled up in one day. I knew it would. Like, when I made that video the other day and I was like, hey guys, it's probably gonna be full. Yeah, it filled up. As soon as I got done editing that video, I was looking through the email, adding everybody. It's completely full. Like, yeah. There's so many people that are asking to play, and I just can't reply back to everyone. The other thing is, someone asked me, when am I going to do the best damages? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I've gotten through 300 of them, and I think I got about 100 left. And then I still got to go back and pick the best ones out of those. It was the worst idea just to sit there and have you guys send it to me. I should have just had you guys, just send it to my Twitter account, and I would just, repost it kind of thing. So I think that's how we're going to do it from now on until I can get a website up. I just haven't had any time. I've been working and haven't been feeling the greatest. But this weekend I'm going to be working hard to get some things done with. So anyways, guys, I'm WizardKen, and I hope to see you guys out there. See ya.